now there's another subject that I wanted to talk about for a while, and once again, just like the movie 12 events, it came out during my 3-week LP vacation. I am referring, of course, to Explorers of the Sky. If you have read about it, then you already know everything I'm gonna say about it. There are 5 special episodes that focus on various characters from the game. There's also 8 extra dungeons that have been added, and quite a bit of other stuff too. But what got everyone's attention is the fact that Arceus wasn't in the game after all. There's a statue of Arceus that's at the end of one of the new dungeons, I think, but there is still no playable Arceus. And yeah, there's even an Arceus reference at the end of the last special episode, and there are going to be spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled, I suggest you turn down the volume until there's going to be an annotation that's going to pop up telling you that the spoilers are over. Well, unless you're watching this video like 2 or 3 minutes after it's done uploading, then there's going to be no annotation, and I'm sorry for that, but anyway, spoiler. At the end of the last special episode, it's the post-apocalyptic future that is completely destroyed because you and your partner managed to bring back peace to the future. So everything that existed in the post-apocalyptic future should normally be wiped out. But much to their surprise, every last one of the characters live. Grovyle, Dusknoir, who even turned good in the meantime, and also that shiny Celebi that has a crush on Grovyle. Everyone lives, and Dialga alludes to an entity even more powerful than itself that allowed all of these characters to live. Whoops! There's an item that I forgot there. Sorry, I'm gonna go grab it. But yeah, everyone lives, and I can't help but feeling that this is a really cheap Deus Ex Machina. I mean, really, what would be wrong with a sad ending where everybody gets wiped out? I mean, Grovyle and Celebi did what they did, even knowing that they would cease to exist, and they managed to convince Dusknoir of this as well. So, if it wouldn't have really been a sad ending if they ceased existing, but I don't know, I guess they felt we can't have too much sadness in the ending to a Nintendo game, though, I don't know, we haven't seen Arceus in action even once, and he's already used as a Deus Ex Machina. I honestly am thinking that it's going to be used a lot like this once we actually see it in action. And to be honest, that's not something I'm terribly fond of. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so that's enough spoilers. This is where the annotation should go. But there's one really cool thing that comes out of that special episode, and it's the awesome Great Iceberg music that plays during, well, the Great Iceberg dungeon, which is the final dungeon of this special episode. I'm going to link to the music in the movie description because it really is a gorgeous piece that everyone should listen to at least once, I think. And the other 4 special episodes aren't related as much to the main storyline as the last one, though we do learn some interesting things, such as, well, the fact that you and your partner joined the guild was actually the result of a wish Bidoof made to Jirachi, stuff like that. What? Rock throw? Oh, this isn't good, this isn't good. Oh, I lost 17 HP, and this is exactly what is left, so hopefully I'm killing it this turn, else I'm gonna die. Nope, I am going to survive this battle, though. Ooh, that was a close call. But there was one more thing that I wanted to mention when it came to those special episodes. Oh, yeah. We also learned the location of the final time gear, the one that Grovyle had stolen second, right after the expedition to Fogbound Lake. You know, minor details like that. And I've mentioned that Arceus was most noticeable in this game because it still wasn't playable. Well, what is not playable as well is the new Rotom forms, though I can... Oh, come on! A phone call right now? And it's just random banter. It's not even for a rematch challenge. And this guy makes boring banter, I assure you. Unlike me. Okay. I'm just kidding. Maybe I'm not that good, but still, I was just joking around, you know. And this guy is the one that I said that he was going to give me his phone number and warn me of any Dunsparce swarms in the Dark Cave. But as I was about to say, the Rotom forms aren't playable in Explorers of the Sky, but that's not really a surprise because I don't think electronic appliances exist in the Mystery Dungeon world, so they would have been more out of place than anything. Though, Rotom is now listed among the legendary Pokémon that are listed in the Progress Journal in the main menu. And it's not even a legendary, and Unknown was already there in Explorers of Time and Explorers of Darkness, the first two versions, but now Rotom is there to join it. So this is the Slowpoke well, and in Hard Gold and Soul Silver, it's going to actually look like a well. And I understand that, well, it's Game Boy Color graphics, so they couldn't really have made it look like a well the first time. I can understand that much. I'm not gonna nitpick about it. But back to Explorers of the Sky, they went the lazy route when it comes to Giratina's origin form. How it works is that in any dungeon that was there in Time and Darkness, it's in its altered form, and in any of the new dungeons, it's in its origin form. I don't know if there are any stat differences other than pressure versus levitate, and I don't know if we will ever find out for sure, so at least until someone tries it out and reports the results, which hasn't happened yet. And as for Shaymin's Sky form, at one point, I think it's when you beat the Sky Summit, though I'm not sure about this, but at one point you can grab a Gracidia flower and use it on Shaymin in order to turn it into its Sky form. And it's only one use, yet you can get as many as you want once its effect has run out. So why not just make it an item that doesn't vanish after use, and you can use it over and over and over again? I don't really understand that. Nope, can't understand at all what they were going for. So right now what I'm doing, as you might expect, I'm visiting all the NPCs of Azalea Town, and of course the talk of the town is that all the Slowpokes have vanished from the town, and that their tails are being sold off somehow, and yeah, we're gonna find out that it's Team Rocket that's cutting the tails off the Slowpokes and selling it for massive amounts of money. 1 million per tail, as we found out earlier. And naturally, the Slowpokes are so slow that they only find out that their tail is missing once it's already regrown. Because yeah, the cool thing about Slowpoke tails apparently that makes them so easy to harvest is that they grow back relatively quickly, if I remember what the game lore says. Now to wrap up this part, I'm going to let you in on a special video that I'm going to make sometime this weekend, because as you might know, my Bellsprout is going to need a few levels in order to pull off that kamikaze attack against Silver's Croconaw, so I'm going to train it a little, and I am going to record that training. Though I am not going to talk, this is not going to be a Let's Play video, it's not going to count as part 19 either. What I'm going to do is that YouTube has added an option for anyone to add annotations to the video. So what I'm going to do after recording and uploading this video, I'm going to put the address for adding annotations to the video. I'm going to put it in the movie description as usual, and then you can click the link and add your own annotations to the video. So it's going to be like some sort of interactive video graffiti wall or something. Just remember, if you're not reasonable, I'll take it down, so please stay reasonable.